Hi, everybody. It's uh, James of Jamming James. And I'm out busking here today. So on. Saturday, it's Memorial Day weekend. Um, it's like right about 3 p.m. You can see my watch right here. And it's actually the 27th. Forgot to change that. It's a day off, but I believe it's May 27th. Anyway, I kind of had a busy day with music. I went to the library and they had concert, steel band, Haitian group doing Haitian music and so on. And I ended up playing to a very small crowd of a couple of people after they had kind of shut down and left. And then I moved over here. So anyway, kind of spoiled with this good weather. I have kind of my shorts on, this shirt that I have had forever and I've never worn, but it's a Audi long. Uh, the light just came on. Huh. Anyway, I know. Oh yeah, I turned the flashlight on. I didn't know I had that feature. Anyway, gonna give you two songs. Gonna give you El Paso by Marty Collins, I think it is, that I've been working on. It's kind of late, but it was for Cinco de Mayo, and then give you Shelter Blues, Day Shelter Blues, or something like that. Right in shelter block number 39 or something like that. Anyway, this is going to be a long one, but I hope you like it and so on. Please subscribe in the end. I've got the ukulele and I'm kind of limited on what I can do, so it's an experiment. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I was in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rosa's Cantina. Music would play and Felina would whirl. Darker than night were the eyes of Felina, by the lady I loved, but in vain I could tell. One night a young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind, dashing and daring, a drink he was sharing with the wicked Felina, the girl that I loved. In my anger I challenged his right, and my friend pulled out his gun at his side. In less than a moment my challenge was answered. The handsome young stranger lay dead on the floor. For just a moment I stood there in silence, contemplating what an evil deed I had done. I thought about what my options were, and the best one was to run. Out of the back door of Roses I ran, out where the horses were tied. I caught a good one, it looked like it could run, and up on its back and away I did ride. As fast as I could from the West Texas town of El Paso out to the Badlands of New Mexico. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. No nothing at all, no nothing left. But my love for Felina was greater than my fear of death. So up on the horse's back and away I did ride, riding away in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet may find me but there's nothing worse right now than this pain in my heart. So up, finally at last overlooking the hill overpass, so I could see Rosa's canteen up below. To my right, I see 5 mounted cowboys. To my left, right, a dozen or more. Shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I must make it to Rosa's back door. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Felina has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled into loving arms that I'll die for. One more kiss, and Felina, goodbye. All right, so there you have it. That's El Paso. And then I was going to give you a shelter bed number 39, right? And shelter, epic disturbance in shelter bed number 39. Back in 2014, a shelter bed is where I needed to lean after an eviction. A shelter bed is where I needed to lean. One evening, just past 10 p.m., a loud noise happened, and someone said, "This is the big one coming back. An epic disturbance is happening. An epic disturbance is happening. An epic disturbance is happening over near shelter bed number 39." The derivative of all this fuss clearly was shelter bed number 9, and it traveled as fast as a rumor up the shelter bed line. So I said something, and then it equated to humble pie, said I. And the shelter attendant came with the armed security guy. There's an epic disturbance happening. There's an epic disturbance happening over near shelter bed number 39. So the shelter attendant said, "You must all do as I say. If you don't all behave, this will be y'all's last day." But old Smiley Smith, he said, "This here's an out-of-control flame. You see, I've got skin, and it's in the game. An epic disturbance is happening. An epic disturbance is happening. An epic disturbance is happening over near shelter bed number 39. The fire drill sent us out into the Arctic blast, which subjugated our thoughts. And then it was back inside the joint, singing Kumbaya inside the joint. But every now and then, the same residents take their shots. An epic disturbance is happening. An epic disturbance is happening. An epic disturbance is happening over near shelter bed number 39. All right, so there you have it. Kind of a one-handed ukulele player for the video. I hope you like this. Anyway, please subscribe and like and tell all your friends and so forth. Have the greatest of days and so on. So long.